What is up, guys? Ian here from Co-Create Today, taking that mindset of lack to a place of abundance. Today I just wanted to talk about building trust and how to go around that to ensure that a deep connection is made. Now, trust is probably the most important thing in my life when it comes to relationships. If you can't trust the person that you're speaking to, you really shouldn't be speaking to them. And if you can build a relationship with certain individuals and deepen those relationships where they start to have effects on you and they start to really pour in on you, those relationships actually really rub off on how you treat yourself and how you treat others. Now, the goal is to surround ourselves with people who are better than us, that have fruit on their tree, that show us attributes about ourselves and things that we want to improve. And we want to surround ourselves with people that make ourselves feel comfortable to be ourselves. And you only can do that through trust. Now, how do we build trust? Well, trust is giving 90%, let's say I'm giving 90% of guarantees and then 10% mystery. I'm thinking of a better analogy. I'm giving 90% sales pitch or 90% accountability, 10% sales pitch. And when we can give more trust than our other intentions, that's how you're more apt to create a relationship and create a connection. Now, trust is something that is vital because instead of trying to get something out of someone, you should throw your cards on the table and show them what you have to offer for them. That's how you build trust. And when you can play your cards out and have them be picked up by other individuals, they will soon realize that you're someone who they can tell certain things in, and it'll be in quite like security. And when we talk about how a secure relationship becomes, it talks a lot about how much trust is present. So if we can have a lot of trust, then that means that we have a lot of security through that relationship. And I think it's really important to have that trust so people do trust you to secure information. And that information could be completely irrelevant to you, but potentially could help you. And I always try to think that in the back of my head is just like, how could I benefit from helping people, and how could I really use people to not only open doors of opportunity for myself, but open opportunities for other people, and really start to throw names and numbers out and really make that a currency. And you can only do that when people trust you. So what are other things that are attributes of a trustworthy person? Well, a trustworthy person doesn't bug you. He doesn't nag at you for doing stuff. He realizes that in order to change you, he's got to change himself first. And I have a good example of that with my business. Is I have people that I've met up with prior to that were looking for opportunity, yet trust has not been established in those beginning parts. But as we went on, I just didn't nag them. I didn't try to get them into my business, because I only want people who want to take themselves serious. And that's the biggest thing for me, is just like, why would I try to hold and pull someone up a hill when I'm still trying to get up it too? And in order for me to get to that point on top of the hill, I need to focus on myself and change attributes about myself, so that can open up space for other people's to realize to change as well. And if you don't really understand that, then I feel like in order for you to grow, you're gonna have to let go of other people's expectations of you. And that's really probably the last thing, is to trust yourself. I mean, you always hear have faith in God, but I feel like having faith in yourself is almost more important than that. And having faith that you do have your God within you at all times. And for you to forget about that is very rudimentary and really like disastrous, because the second you lose confidence in yourself, the second you fail. And faith is literally letting go and trusting. And when we can have faith in ourselves that we can achieve what we want to achieve and act when needed, that's when we really step into a zone for other people to trust us. And it all goes back into working on yourself and believing that as you change within, you change without. And that can go on for many other topics. So have trust in yourself today. Have trust in another person today and others tomorrow. And continue building that trust relationship with everyone you meet. Becoming a person who's very credible and very like accountable, and really setting yourself up for what it means to be trustworthy. So I hope you guys have a great day, and other than that, take care. Namaste.